Hey guys, Omar here, broker and CEO of Alden Mortgage and Ome Realty. So we are totally screwed right now. This sucks. The inflation report came out today. It has been the highest it's been since Jesus was here. It sucks. I don't even know. I don't even want to do this right now because I should probably be on the phone making phone calls and doing all that I was supposed to be doing. We're going to talk about rentals too. Now, how is mortgage rates going to be affecting rentals, and how much are the rentals right now, especially in my city of Los Angeles? How much has it gone? We're actually the most expensive place. I'll tell you how much it actually is across the average. We're going to be talking about, what else are we talking about? God dang it, I am not having a good day here. This inflation thing really screwed us up. We're going to go ahead and talk about what this actually, who's this actually going to affect, and where are mortgage rates actually going to go to? That's going to be the big question. God dang, this sucks. And then I don't know why. We're going to talk about Bob Saget's house that's listed in LA now for a little bit under $8 million. I don't even know why I care. I'm not the one listing it. I have nothing to do with it, but we're going to go ahead and list it because I actually like Bob Saget, that cocaine snorting degenerate guy. God rest his soul, man. Be up there, man. That guy was amazing. Majority of us, I was born in '83. You know, we grew up on Bob Saget. He used to be the wholesome dad. Who knew that he was just a sexual deviant? The coolest guy ever. I actually got to meet that guy one time. He's an awesome guy. Really nice guy. But anyway, let's go ahead and go on with the mortgage rate update, okay? 30-year fix will be sitting, we're going to be pricing out 5 different mortgaging products. A 30-year fix, 15-year fix, a 30-year FHA, a 30-year jumbo, and a 5-1 adjustable rate mortgage. And if you don't know what a 5-1 adjustable rate mortgage is by now, it is fixed interest only for 5 years. Then it gets adjusted every single year according to the rate and the cap on your product. And it's going to be as it stands as of 6/10/2022. 30-year fix will be sitting at 5.85%. That is a 0.3% increase from one day ago, 0.41% increase from 1 week ago, 0.45% increase from 1 month ago, and 2.77% increase from 1 year ago. 15-year fix will be sitting at 5.12%. That is 0.24% increase from 1 day ago, 0.33% increase from 1 week ago, 0.34% increase from 1 month ago, and 2.63% increase from 1 year ago. 30-year FHA will be sitting at 5.50%. That is 0.38% increase from 1 day ago, 0.61% increase from 1 week ago, 0.50% increase from 1 month ago, and 2.86% increase from 1 year ago. 30-year jumbo will be sitting at 4.95%. That is 0.16% increase from 1 day ago, 0.24% increase from 1 week ago, 0.33% increase from 1 month ago, 1.82% increase from 1 year ago. 5-1 adjustable rate mortgage will be sitting at 4.95%. That is 0.25% increase from 1 day ago, 0.37% increase from 1 week ago, 0.35% increase from 1 month ago, 2.70% increase from 1 year ago. Now I know I make these videos and I say, you know, I give hypotheticals and where do I think interest rates are actually going to go to, and where is it actually going to be? It's another thing to say it, and it's another thing to be right. Where do I project interest rates to go to? In the 7s. That's what's going to happen. It's going to happen whether you like it, whether I like it, whether anybody likes it. That's where it's going to go. Let's pray to God it doesn't go into the 8s, because this stuff has happened before. It all has happened before, and I don't know why people are getting surprised when it happens. I don't even know why the hell I am surprised that it's happened. Now, back in the late 70s, early 80s, we had to counter this, and interest rates went all the way up to like shy of 20%. And this was all to counter hyperinflation. Now, Jay Powell, which he's the head, the Fed chairman, he doesn't want to be known as that douchey guy that kind of messed everything up for everybody, and he didn't try to get a handle on inflation sooner, which he's gonna kind of go down in history as that. This is one of the most, we're living history. I swear to God, it's if you're born in the 70s and 80s, you have lived more historical events than anybody else out there. We've had the Y2K thing. We've had impeachments, well, potential impeachments when Clinton was trying to get his thing, you know, with the cigar, and you know what I'm talking about. Then we had the crash of 2008. Then we had 2001, September 11th. We've had now this is one of the biggest financial crashes that we're about to have, and it's crazy. So inflation actually rose 8.6%. It's the highest since 1981, 2 years before I was born. And that was also the last time that we had such a huge increase in inflation. And that's when we're trying to counter it. You see how these things are correlated? You could go to any one of my videos, and I've mentioned this about 1,000 times, and I said this exact thing was going to happen, and now that it's happening. The consumer price index rose 8.6% in May from a year ago, the highest increase since December 1981. Core inflation excluded food and energy, which rose 6%. Both were higher than expected. Surging food, gas, and energy prices are all contributing to gain, with fuel. Now, we all been to the pump. We all know how much gas has gone up. 106.7%. Like, you can't even do anything but to laugh, right? These are I'm crying. I'm seriously crying. I need to go and I don't know what I'm just going to go get a bike and do something. I don't know. Shelter costs with compromise, about 1/3 of the CPI, rose in the fastest 12-month pace in 31 years. The rise of inflation meant workers lost more ground in May. The real wages declined. Wages declined by 0.6% from April and 3% on a 12-month basis. Prices are going up, wages are going down. Here's the economy right here. Now, inflation. What is the meaning of inflation, and what is this actually going to affect? So what happens during inflation times, right? Times when we have to go ahead and make drastic financial changes, is that we're going to shed weight on a lot of the non-essential things that we have. Tech is going to get hit huge. Of course, not the free tech that you have, like your Instagrams or your Facebooks or your Twitters or any of the ones that you really don't have to pay for, like with cash out of your pocket. You just pay with your soul and all your information that you have. But like your Netflix, Amazon, a lot of the online retailers that we have, whether it's Shein or I don't know, you could pick whichever one that you want. Most of those are going to get hit. Travel will go ahead and get hit because people can't afford them anymore, especially because crude oil is going up. That means airlines have to endure the cost. That means you have to endure the cost. That means that we're not going to go ahead and go anywhere. Now, in 2008, when everything happened, everybody just kind of hunkered down like we're in a pandemic of our own. The consumer price index, a wide-ranging measure of goods and services, increased for more than 8.3%, Dow Jones estimate. Excluding volatile food and energy prices, so-called core CPI was up 6%, slightly higher than the estimated 5.9%. Now, this is all a bunch of gibberish, and it's a bunch of shit. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put a little graph up here. Let me get to my little cheat sheet so I could go there. Now, this is the U.S. Bureau of Labor and Statistics. So this is, as you can see, this is as of data today because this report just came out this morning. And you could go ahead and see the total amount of increase in total inflation. So all items across the board, if you see across the top right there, was 8.6%. But food at home increased by 10.1%. Food away from home has increased by 11.9%, but let's go ahead and go with the big boys. Energy commodities, we're gonna go ahead and go at 50.3%. Then you have the fuel and oil at 106.7%. Now this all is a bunch, it just, you know, it's just a sad thing to see. Like, you know, it's fun and games when you're trying to make this all fun, and I want to make this as entertaining for you as possible, but this is not fun. This sucks. This is really, because this is going to affect a ton of people. A ton of people. Like, man, the layoffs are going to go. We lost 40% of total staff in the mortgaging industry. There's hiring freezes on tech companies. People are downsizing, and it's just at no fault of their own. It's because you just can't get people to buy. And that's all because the Fed Chair Powell went ahead and screwed every single person up because he dropped the ball on it because he thought he was doing something. And I can't believe we allowed one person to have so much power over how we're going to go. In the world that we have right now, and economists and people who have doctorates in economy, and they've called for this years ago. When this whole pandemic hit, they said, we have to stop this, we have to stop, and we didn't. Whatever. So let's go ahead and go on with rent prices. Let's go on with another sob story about fucking something that else is increasing. Rent prices are going to go ahead and expect to surge. Now, it just is what it is because interest rates on mortgages have increased, which means that people who are potentially trying to get into the buying power of a home, They don't have that buying power anymore because interest rates increased so much. So now people who are on the rental side of it, they kind of have everybody in a chokehold. So what they do is they go ahead and increase rent prices to go ahead and because they can, not because they want to, because they can, because they're losing money. Everybody else is making it, so why not them? I guess, I don't know. Rent prices are expected to go really drastic this summer, especially because interest rates are going to project it to be going into, I'm going to tell you again, it's going to go into the 7s. It's going to be there. I can't make this up. It's going to go into the 7s whether you like it or not. Los Angeles, which is the city I am, rental prices are among the highest in the nation. As of February, the average rent is $2,600 a month. Now that might not seem bad to you until I tell you per square foot. It's $2,600 for 789 square foot apartment. That's how much it costs you to go and rent. But as of today, as of right now, it is about $300 more. So it's about $2,900 for that same 789 square foot house. Well, let's go ahead and go on with the last thing, and that's going to be Bob Saget's house that's up for sale. Saget's house, he purchased it for $2.9 million back in 2003. This is according to Wall Street Journal. And now, if you don't know who Bob Saget is, Bob Saget was like the all-American dad. He was on this show called Full House. He did a bunch of other stuff. He had a big drug problem. You know, the atypical thing that you do in Hollywood. Now his house is about 6,600 square feet. Now apparently Bob was really, really into tech, and I'm gonna go ahead and put up a bunch of these pictures of Bob's house. Now I'm actually shocked. It doesn't really look that nice. Now if you look into his entryway and you look into the backyard, you look at the front way, you look at the interior, it looks like whatever type of house. Now I'm gonna let you guys take a look at this for a second so you guys could see. There you go. You can take a look at Bob Saget's house. I feel like my house looks better than Bob Saget's house, and his house is going for $8 million. 7-point-something million dollars. But if you don't know, Bob Saget, he died of head trauma and was found dead in an Orlando room back in January 9th, 2022, just hours after posting on Twitter about a show he had performed in Jacksonville. Authorities confirmed that no foul play was suspected at the time. So yeah, tech companies are going to take a big hit. Stock market is taking a huge hit. For up to 50% commission rebate, 0% listing on your current home, or any mortgage assistance, link in the description below. Till next video, guys. Peace.
I don't wanna waste a minute. Don't have any plans, wing it. If you got a glass, fill it. Cause I need it now. Money is in it. I don't wanna think about it. So if you know the song, sing it. Cause I need it now. Take me to a place where the music's loud. I don't wanna think right now. Flashing lights running through the crowd. I don't ever wanna stop. So let's get out. Let's get out. I got money in my pocket and I'm about to f***ing drop it with you now. With you now. Tear the roof off every building. I know I'll be spending millions with you. Just tell me what you wanna do. So let's get out. Let's get out. I got money in my pocket and I'm about to spend it all. I don't wanna waste a minute. Don't have many plans, wing it. If you got a glass, fill it. Cause I need it now. Money is in it. I don't wanna think about it. So if you know the song, sing it. Cause I need it now.